Hey, welcome to I'm Right. The show will be starting in approximately 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, if you are watching this or listening to it in replay, you can just fast forward past these 4 minutes and get right into the show. But if you're here live, welcome. And we only have another 4 minutes till we start with our guest, which is Jay Hendrickson, which is a content creator and entrepreneur. And he is going to be here with us tonight. And the other thing we have in common with us is that we have in common with each other is that we look alike. He's my doppelganger. Jay, I'm going to check with you real quick. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you fine.
Great. So that is Jay, and you'll be seeing him in just 3 minutes and 22 seconds. So, everyone, welcome. Now remember, you can watch this show on Facebook and YouTube. You can even watch it on Jill's website, which is jillcoxcordova.com, and just click the podcast tab. And you can watch it there or watch all the replays of shows right there if you want. You can do a lot of stuff there also. Now, also remember, we love it when you make comments or have questions during the show. We really do enjoy it because it makes the show better. I wish I could say that Jill and I are just a one-man and one-woman show, but really, the audience and our guests really make the show better. And we're trying to bring the best content we can bring to you. So, we've got about another 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So, please stand by, and we'll be right back. Okay, we have about another minute and 48 seconds, and we're going to have our guest here, Jay Hendrickson. I believe I said that incorrectly the first time. And he is a content creator and an entrepreneur, and he's just really amazing, and he's really funny. And you'll be able to see a couple of his reels that he creates, and I think you'll find them interesting and amusing. So give us about another minute and 10 seconds, and we're going to get right into the show, so please stand by. The other thing is, if you want to be in this show, a part of the show, if you want to be seen and heard, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, there's a link there. And all you have to do is click that link and follow the prompts, and it will bring you right into the show where you can be seen and heard. And if you don't want to be seen, you can just be heard to ask any question you want or make a statement. We have another 15 seconds and the show will get started, so please stand by. they can hear us.
Well, greetings, everyone. This is I'm Right.
I'm Right.
And I'm Jill Cox Cordova.
I'm Anthony Cordova.
Welcome, everyone. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means? It means we're back. It means it's time for I'm Right.
I'm Right. Yeah. Hey, y'all. It's been a whole week. We missed you all.
Yes. It seems the weeks are going by faster.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good...
I'm getting older by the day. By the week.
I'm not. I'm getting younger.
Yeah, you are. That's why you're 48 years old.
No, I'm not 48.
For the rest,
I'm well past 48.
Rest of your life, you will be 48 years old.
Well, I'll try to convince people of that, but
they already know that's your age, eternally.
No. Eternally. Most people don't guess that to be my age.
They guess younger.
Yeah,
like 28.
No. They'll still put me in my 40s, but
28,
a little younger than 48 is what they usually guess.
Yeah, okay. So what's going on? What we got going on?
All right. Well, it's hard out here in this country right now.
Especially now. It's really rough from day to day.
It is.
We don't know what's going to happen.
No, we don't. We don't. But
so how do we handle it?
Well, I think laughter is always good. So tonight we have come up with a show designed to make you laugh. More so than you usually do at Tony.
Well, what kind of smart remark is that?
It was smart, wasn't it? It was smart. I think.
I thought you were with me.
I am with you. I like that you make me laugh.
Yeah, okay.
But between the two of us on this show, you're the one that makes people laugh.
That is inaccurate.
It's not. Before we get to our first segment, I want to welcome people here. So thank you all for showing up. We've got Mr. Charlie. He says, hello, really, good people.
Charlie,
hello, good Charlie.
Another content creator. He is amazing.
Yes, he is.
So check him out. All you have to do is put in really Charlie and deal. It'll come up.
Yes. We've got more family. Hello, family. Hey, Timmy.
Hey, Timmy.
Our guest tonight definitely knows who Timmy is. We've got Connie.
Hey, Connie. What's up?
She's
good
here.
Good to see you.
And I assume Ronaldo is with her.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. So thank you all for showing up tonight. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's... And Charlie says, love you all. We love you too. We love you too. Okay, so let's get to our first segment that we call
Stand by your stance.
Stand by your stance. It seems like every time we play that, I have to say stand by your stance afterwards.
You do?
Yeah, I want to. If I don't say it, I want to say it. Stand by your stance.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we should change. Maybe we should re-record that so that you say it again, like by yourself. That would probably be even funnier than what it is already. Okay, so tonight we want to make you laugh. So I thought I would look up a survey about how often people laugh.
Okay. Let's hear
it.
I
found that this is a survey. It's an old survey, but I think it's still relevant. Old meaning 2020. Or I'm sorry, 2022. And it was by Oracle and Gretchen Rubin, who is a fellow podcaster. 88% of the people surveyed said that they're looking for new experiences to make them smile and laugh. So to me, that said...
Come to I'm Right. It'll
See?
make you laugh.
But it seems that people are searching for things that make them smile and laugh. I was astonished by how high that percentage is. What about you? What's your stance?
Laughter is great.
Yes. Do you get enough of it?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
Not until Wednesday night at 8 p.m.
Oh, that's
Eastern.
The only time you laugh? I don't think that's true.
That is the only time
I don't think that's true.
I laugh.
I don't think that's true.
That is it.
That's not true. That's not true.
Got.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's introduce our guest. We have, ladies and gentlemen, Jay Hendrickson is with us
Jay
tonight.
Hendrickson.
Yay! Woo! Yay! Now, let's see how to introduce Jay. First of all, Jay, I'm trying to say Jay instead of JJ, like I've called you your entire life. I've known Jay his entire life because we are family. But as you can see, let's let them see it better. As you can see, another reason we have Jay here tonight. He is a content creator, and we're going to get to his hilarious reels a little bit later in the show. But one of the reasons we have him on tonight is because of this. Oh my gosh, there's two Tonys. Oh my gosh.
And two J's.
And two J's. Yes. Oh my gosh.
And we are not related by blood. We have no relation at all.
Right.
So how about that?
But you found out from his mother, from Jay's mother, that you do have something in common.
Yeah, and for the audience, this is the first time I'm meeting Jay face to face. It's first time, so neither one of us have ever met before. But on one Thanksgiving, we were in Kentucky.
We were in Kentucky.
Yes, we were in Kentucky in Elizabethtown, but Jay wasn't there. But his mother was there. And I saw his mother. Oh, hi, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And I never, I don't think I met your mother before that either.
You hadn't?
And it was good to meet you. And I walked off. So I'm not thinking anything about it. And I came back to her later, and is everything going okay? How come you're acting like you don't know me? It's like, what do you mean? I don't know you. You know me. I'm your son. I mean, I'm your mother. I'm your mother. I said, no. I'm not your son. Yes, you are. I should know my own son. I said, no. I'm not your son. I'm Tony. I'm not Jay. Well, JJ, that's what I said. I'm not JJ, I'm Tony. And man, it took a bit to calm her down because she was really pissed off. Jay, did you hear that same story, or how did you hear it?
I heard that you guys were in Elizabethtown for Thanksgiving that year, and I couldn't make it. And I heard that, well, your mother thought that you weren't speaking to her Thanksgiving Day. And she was not happy about it. And I thought, what are you talking about? What's going on? And they said Jill's husband, Anthony, was there, and she could not figure out why you weren't coming over and saying hi. They think we're twins.
Jay, I think we had a technical difficulty with the audio. So can you go back to when they said your mother was upset?
Mom was upset because apparently, I can't remember if you guys were there first or she was there first, but when she saw you, she couldn't figure out, why isn't JJ coming over and saying hi to me? Like, he's just ignored me, he sees me sitting here. And, they told me later that it was Jill's husband, Anthony. She thought that he was you. And I said, oh, and then I think they showed me a picture of you, and I thought I could see why they thought that was me.
Yeah. When I saw the picture of you the first time, I was like, oh yeah, we look alike. we definitely look alike. I think you're a little taller than me. I think you're like 6 foot. I think.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm like, I was 5'10" till I shrank. Because I'm older than you also.
Well, our audience is commenting, and so Connie says, "Small world." Yep, definitely. And Charlie says, "Funny stuff." The other reason, Jay, that we decided to book you tonight is because you are doing some really hilarious reels that I just happened to stumble upon one day. But anytime you publish one or release one, I have to watch it, and I just think they're all hilarious. So it was really hard for us to just choose. We chose 3 to show the audience tonight so that they would understand what we're saying about them. But let's look at one of them now.
Okay.
Don't you hate it when people are telling like this really good story and then they just leave you hanging? It's like you're just enjoying it and in the middle of it, boom, cliffhanger. It's like sometimes, like if I'm, particular one time I'm driving in the city and, the speed limit is 70 miles an hour. So I'm going 70 and everyone around me is going, 75, 80, zoom around me. And then I'm driving and all of a sudden I just, yeah. Crazy, right? I just hate that.
Okay, so that was hilarious. So I'm a writer, so I'm like, yeah, cliffhangers. Yes, I'm into it. I got you. But that was really funny. So where does this come from? Where does this type of content come from?
Well, I have a little bit of help from the internet. But what I do is I take each one and I put my own little twist to it. I make it a little bit personal because usually the content is sort of general in nature. But if I can sort of make it about me, to make it look like I'm the person that's doing this, it just puts my own little twist on it. Yeah.
So when you say that you have help from the internet, you just find people saying things like this and then you make it your own?
I find people that say it, and then sometimes I'll research dad jokes. 'Cause I love
You are a
dad
girl.
jokes.
That's another thing you and Tony have in common. You're both girl dads.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Yes,
Yep.
we are. Yeah,
That is
sure
true.
are. But my uncle, who's on here, the one Timmy that popped up, he's to blame for all this.
Oh, how is Timmy to blame for this?
Timmy would post them as text on his Facebook. And so I would scroll through his Facebook and find like old ones and do a video, but make it more, personal. So
Okay.
he's not innocent. He's guilty. Yeah, he's guilty.
Well, he has something to say about that. He says Jay has been funny all his life. I agree with that. I'm glad the world is getting to see it. Okay, well, that answers my next question, which is, well, is Timmy upset that you're doing these funny reels and, you have all these viewers watching it, and people may or may not know that Timmy has posted related text?
No, he's not upset. As a matter of fact, Timmy's one of those people that if you find your niche or niche, ever how you pronounce it, or you find your passion or your dream or your goal, he's all for it. And
Excellent.
he's always been that way. He's always been very supportive of his family, and I appreciate that.
Yes, I can vouch for that too, because I know Timmy too. All right, let's watch another one.
I'm sure you've had coworkers before who said something like, I saw a possum on the way to work this morning. Or I saw a fox on the way to work this morning. I had a coworker one time. I saw a bunch of deer on the way to work this morning. I said, well, that's nice. But how did you know they were on the way to work?
died laughing with that one too, because how many, like, I have coworkers who have said things like that, and I always, I'm an editor for a living, so I've always wanted to correct them, but I think this is better. I could just send this to them.
There you go.
That would work.
That's what I'm gonna do next time.
Would work. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
So wording is important. The way you word it's important.
It is. It is. Well, one of our watchers now has something she wants to advise. Well, I think she's Team Jay and Timmy, but this might seem more like Team Timmy to you.
Okay.
Connie says, make sure Timmy gets his cut.
Okay, I'll make him a co-manager.
Yeah. A co-manager with pay.
With pay. There you go. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay,
Yeah, that's what getting your cut. Getting his cut. That's what that means. Pay.
That's what it
money.
means. Yeah.
Yes.
Dollar bill.
That's right. So you're making people laugh tonight. Charlie says this. And we have this. So people are tuning in. So this next comment I'm going to read, but we're going to show the reel right afterwards. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So we've got this one. Shannon says, my favorite one was the one about the alligator shoes. What do we think Shannon is talking about? Let's show her. Or let's show everybody.
I'm distraught and I'm depressed. So don't y'all laugh at me. I don't know if I'm getting old or if I have just really ugly feet. What's it mean when somebody says to you, oh, I love those brand new alligator skin shoes you got, and you're actually barefoot?
That's what Shannon was talking about.
And when I heard it, what made me laugh also is because we did a whole episode about jacked up feet.
Yes, Tony has a thing about jacked up feet, don't you, sweetheart?
Yeah, jacked up feet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, those alligator shoes.
I had a lot of fun doing that one. That was a lot of fun.
So the question is, are your feet jacked up? Do they look like alligator shoes for real?
They don't, but
Okay.
they could look better.
Okay.
Let's just say that.
All righty.
So, do you do these because you want people to laugh, like we're hoping people are doing tonight?
Yes. And like you said, when you started, the show, the world's just the world. And, from day to day, there's always something going on. And not just politically, but even culturally, all over the world, there's just a lot going on. And I constantly came across people who were suffering from depression or, trying to get through a loss of a loved one, a loss of finances, a loss of employment, or something. And so, and I would try to encourage and so forth. And it dawned on me because, as Timmy said, I've always been this comical person. I love, because our family, Jill, this, our family gets together, we laugh.
We do. Mm-hmm. You do.
And we laugh a lot. And I just thought, you know what, how can I take that laughter from family gatherings and get-togethers and just sort of share it with the world? And like I said, I went back to Timmy's page and started scrolling through, and I said, I wonder if I could turn that into a video. and turned on the camera and tried it. Then I deleted it and I tried it again and I deleted it. I tried it again and I deleted it. And it dawned on me to make it more like a personal, I tried this and I did that. So it makes it, kind of personal relate to the people who would watch it. And in hopes that for that moment that they would smile and laugh and sort of forget about that, that particular moment that they were in, even just for a few seconds. If they laugh for a minute, then I've succeeded.
Absolutely.
And I noticed that several of your reels, you have a mug,
Mm-hmm.
and I assume you're drinking coffee or something. Do you do these in the morning? Like we once tried we were once told that we should be doing reels, and we found that was a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. It is. But a lot
Yeah. We've done it. Yeah.
a lot of times, several reels.
Yeah. For another show I had. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But thankfully with Facebook, you can do several back to back all in one day and schedule them to be posted on Facebook all week long.
Right.
And so that's sort of what I did. I just set up different times throughout the day. I did, like, for instance, I did like 4 videos in one day, edited them, put the little words to them, the music, and then I scheduled them like every other day or every 2 days to post to Facebook.
Wow.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
still a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. That's true.
Because you
It
got to
takes a
come up with
while.
the ideas, you got to shoot them, you got to be
Right.
happy with the way you shot it,
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
that.
So I have